Just consistently pray. Because as you are now, there are people who don't want you to be alive. There are people who don't want you to prosper. There are your village people who is angry from the day they gave birth to you. They have been so angry. Why will you be born? Why will you come into this family? But when you keep your hands clean, do what you're supposed to do. Pay your tithes. You mustn't be in the church. Me, my own is motherless babies. Carry my own, give beggars. Motherless babies. Those people that I know that they don't have. I give to church or boys once in a while. But you see, people that don't have, that's my specialty. That is my specialty for tithing. If I walk out for road, I see one woman will be say, if you look at me, no say, oh, no. You go look at me, go no say, this person know they get himself. I go just park. I will come down. Come to easy, but go say, mommy, my spirit is saying, just take this money and go and better your life. That's what it happen. Do you understand? So what am I trying to say in essence? Because I'm thinking, I'm saying a whole lot of things. But my spirit is just moving me to talk. That's why I'm talking. So most times when I come on TikTok, I've just come with my friend. They will just do a game and I'll go. But today, my spirit is moving me to say few things. Especially for those who want to come into the Nollywood industry. If you come into the industry, the only thing you have to do is do what? After you must have registered, do your work. Don't allow any man to tell you that without me you will not blow. Nobody is God. Nobody is God. If we can own our own YouTube channels and be doing well, nobody is God now. YouTube is not owned by Nigeria. Yeah, a Nigerian person. It's not. If it was owned by anybody in Nigeria, no problem before day. Because it will not allow us to use it. I get just bad that place so that we'll keep becoming slaves for the rest of our lives. But no. Everyone has theirs. And God is blessing everybody in their own ways. So what am I trying to say? If you come into Nollywood today, rest. Don't carry another person's matter on your head. When you mind your business and talk less, do more, you see yourself going higher. And then nobody should tell you, come and register with my production. If you register with Nigeria, if you register with Actors Union, that's it. Then if you find yourself in any state, you can align with anybody. That's how it's done. You want to go? So, I don't know what else to say. I've been saying a lot. So, I want to answer a few questions. More questions. So, I want to see with what I've said. So, can you drop your questions in the comment section? So, when I see, I answer. Thank you, Diamond. Love you too. When I see your questions, I'll throw more lights on that. I'm not here to play game. I'm on a wait face. I love you from Cameroon. Thank you. I'm waiting for you guys' questions. But before then, please don't be deceived. Especially people on Facebook. They are so gullible. I don't even know how people will just come and tell you. Okay, just like now, I used to go to what's it called? I do live on my Facebook page, just for people to know that okay, now when they stole down my first Facebook page of almost 9 million. I opened another one. I used to come live there because there are a lot of fake Destiny Etiko on Facebook. I still let them know that I don't have any affiliation with these people whatsoever. Yet they still go there. Yet they will still go to those pages that I said I do not have any affiliation with whatsoever. I didn't. And I keep wondering, are these people, they know they get themselves? I don't know. So, I don't know, please. Nobody should deceive you into... It has what? Okay. Somebody said, what inspired me to be an actor? Let me just tell... I think I've said this story one time, but I feel I should just repeat it again. Being an actor today is not something I stood up and I wanted to be an actor. Even though God knows that from my mother's belly, I've always been dramatic. Even when we were small, I've always been dramatic. I know they did one place. I like, you have to go chaka chaka, you know. I'm that kind of person. Now, talking about what inspired me to be an actor. I was not... The person that was actually an actor was my mother. I know say I got a shock now, but that's the truth. How it happened was, late Auntie Cynthia Okereke, may her gentle soul rest in peace. She was a person when we were living in Enugu State, SS Streets, Owane. She was a person that told my mom that she works so hard, she does a whole lot of things. She would do this business today, she would do this business tomorrow, she would do the... that she should, you know, she should try and, you know, join Nollywood. My mother would be like, join Nollywood. What is it not primary 6 that I stopped? How do I even begin? He said, no, it doesn't really matter. Whether it's primary 6 or you finished university, as far as you can do few things, you know, you can come into Nollywood. My mother then said, okay, so how do we go about it? So she has to register with 1,000 as of that time. So my mother registered. So she took my mother to some locations and auditions. So apparently, the truth is that they were giving my mom all this one scene, wakapas, you know, much, man, no lie, she gets. So that was literally the scenes they were giving my mother until they gave her about 10 scenes in Tansi, Pada Tansi. So then we'll meet and break. I don't know, some of you must have seen when I was wearing chaplets as a child actor and all of that. My mom now said to me, as her most the sharpest, I don't know in English like that, child that she has, she now told me that, okay, my child, you know what? Since you're meet and break, I want you to come with me. We'll go to location. When we get there, you just help me and carry my bag when I'm shooting. So, because we're meet and we're not doing anything, I followed my mom to the location where they were filming. So I was just carrying back for her. Then paraventure, they started saying, they need a child for this role. They need a child for this role. Etiko, bring your pikin now. Etiko, bring your pikin. My mother be like, I said, okay, Chineme, my name is Chinemelum. Chineme, can you do it? I said, come on, I might. So she now told me, and I did one that time. And they paid her. She's like, now that I'm on meeting mode, if she's going to any location, follow her. So that if there's any other small one, let them still pay. She'll just carry the money and will not in business at all. So apparently, I followed my mother when I was young to maybe 4 to 5 locations. And I ended up doing 3 scenes in different locations, like one, and they were just crowd scenes. That was when I was in my JS1. They were just crowd scenes, right? That's a story of me being an actor. I'm still coming. I've not gotten there yet. So, after that, our school started, because I schooled in Queen's School, Enugu. Our school started, and I stopped following my mom to Nollywood. She started doing her Nollywood, small. Then, after 3 years, my father told her to stop because it was too much. She doesn't have time for the family anymore. I know how it is for me. I don't even have time for myself. I barely have time for myself, not to talk of even... I'm in a relationship, I don't have time for my man. It's crazy. So that's even one of the reasons I said I'm not working for anybody anymore. Let me work on my own so I can have time to do a few things for myself. Because people will just line up and be packing money and be giving to you to be shooting for them. You don't even have time. So let me finish up the story of how I became an actor, because I would say the one I did with my mom was just an introduction into the Nollywood. So later on, when I then went back to school, finished my secondary school, got into the university. That's Enugu State. Who is that? Enugu State University of Science and Technology. That's ESUT. So I got into ESUT, and one of the days that we're in school, like you weren't doing much, I saw location boss, and it still rings in my head. Like, even sometimes when my mother would be so busy on set, it'd be like, okay, Mr. Ifan Yudoku, his gentle soul, rest in peace. He's also gone. So you know, tell Mr. Ifan Yudoku, please help me take my child. You know, keep her with you. So that was it. I saw Mr. Ifan Yudoku drive into a suit with location boss. They came to shoot in a suit in my school. I was like, what is this? Is this a dream? Is this really happening? And I said, okay, you know what? I'll go and meet with him. I went and met with him. I was explaining who I was, and I was like, I can't remember. I said, Etiko's child. I said, what? You have grown? You have grown so big? I said, yes. I said, what are you doing here? I said, I school here. I said, oh, you're in the university now? I said, yes. I'm in first year here. So you know, like, okay, that's fine. So do you still have interest in acting? I said, yes, I do. That was how the journey into Nollywood began again. It came afresh again. That was it. So he told me that they'll have some shoots with some actors, and they're about to shoot. Would I like to? I said, yeah, I would like to. So they gave me one scene I shot in that school, and that was how it began. So other auditions, I tried going for auditions, and then 2012, I did a Demili that announced me, and that was it. So apparently, the whole shooting thing started around 2010, but because I'm in school, I wasn't steady. So do today, I won't come. I'll just be doing it anytime I have time. Until they called audition for Idemili, I attended. Over 100 girls came, but God's willing, I won the role, and I did the film, and we did the film 2012. I was still in school, and then film came out 2014. So inside that 2014, I was inside NYSC orientation camp in Ikare, Akoko, Ondo State. I was inside there for my NYSC, and people were calling me, Destiny, we loved what you acted in Idemili. We loved how you acted. We want you to be part of our production. So it was just like a dream come true. I'm like, God. So I go just there like this person going to come for phone. Let me come and shoot for them. God, you have done it. That was when I told the people, because I wanted to stay like a year in Ondo State to know what Ondo had for me as of then. But I said, no, I'm not staying anymore. Please, you guys should redeploy me. I started working towards my redeploying me to Enugu, back to where my city, the city of my birth, so now redeployed me to Enugu. That was when, they call me, they pay me 50,000 per job. I want to jump up. I want to hang in the air. Oh my goodness, can this happen? Oh my God, that was how we started the journey of Nollywood. So this person now that just told this story, what do you have for me? Because it's a story. So I'm just joking. So that's the journey of the story into Nollywood. Okay, somebody say, ready to work for you. Okay. So, see, the thing is, if you're here, just send me you really hunger. You really hunger for this job. You really want to be an actor. Just send me a DM. I would check your page. If I see you to be smart, good looking, I would ask you to drop your number. We'll take it up from there. I feel me doing online audition is not bad. Then I will put you in a WhatsApp that you have to do some monologue and then send to me. So from that monologue, I would know what you can be able to do, how your acting prowess, how good you are in modulation. I tutored you guys for today. Any other question? Any question?
I have of Golun, I know London.
Na ejima asafu kwa mwasi kene mezibikon.
I am
Hey, are you guys not coming back again? I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
I don't hear you now. We don't come back again.
We will come back. We never know when we will come back.
Is it like?
So,
when I live with a wife, can't travel.
Which wife? We don't marry. We never marry you.
When I'm not married twins, one twins like that.
No, it was a contact, sir.
Hey! I can't talk. I can't say, how Ejima can't find love with Ejima? You know, easy.
We will never see love. We never see love. We just see the hustle. No, only hustlers will they see.
Yeah, Chama,
this is film. I want to reply. I say no. Follow the trend. Everybody follow the trend.
But if I know, if it's now, just that they have big belly.
They don't fit us. No. Their character is. If I am like that be say I no go even get face for people's. They are arrogant. I don't like people like that. No, it's just that they are content creators. So I saw them in a